Welcome to today's video. Before we get started, I want you to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you'll be seeing more of our videos in the future.
What's up, everybody? Super excited. Nice weather's, it's starting to be here. And what do you think with nice weather? At least what we think? We think barbecue. So we want to give you the 8 best side dishes to bring to a barbecue. And I'm Matt with Beard Laws.
Brandon J. McDermott with Beard Laws.
Yeah, or Brandon J. McDermott. But either way, you're going to want to watch our top 8 because what would it be? A 10 out of 10 or something, you think?
10 out of 10.
There we go. All right, let's get into this stuff.
Number 8. Now, look, one of my favorite things to eat ever is spinach artichoke dip. You can't go and buy it from your local grocery store. You have to make it homemade. It takes a little extra steps, but those extra steps are worth it. The extra flavor is there. Let it sit overnight. The flavors come together. They ruminate. They coagulate. Those words don't mean the same thing, but it tastes delicious, and it's a good at a barbecue. Even room temperature spinach artichoke dip can be good. Don't let your mom fool you.
Yeah, and I don't have any fancy words like you, and I can't even probably say them, but it is a great and it is a must-have at all the barbecue. So maybe if you're looking at this and being like, really? Spinach artichoke dip at a barbecue? If you haven't had it and you don't have anybody in your circle that brings it, you are now going to be very popular at barbecues. Thanks to us. Start making this. Google a recipe or let us know. We'll put one in the comments for you. This next one, though, number 7. This is fantastic. Let's just jump right into it.
One of my favorite things to do is to take a block of cream cheese and just slather on some sort of a jalapeno jelly or jam, habanero jellies or jams. But Matt has told me and talked to me about smoking the cream cheese. Now, if you were to ask me when I was a teenager, smoking cream cheese, I would have laughed at you. Then I would have said, oh, that's not what you meant. I haven't yet tried smoked cream cheese, but I think Matt is talking me into doing it.
I'm telling you what, I recently just did 2 of them for Easter to bring kind of as and how you serve it is like a dip. You just take, a cracker, you take wheat thins was my weapon of choice in the smoked cream cheese game, but you just make your own rub up is what we did. Very heavy garlic, onion powders and stuff like that. Smoked it for about 4 hours in think about right around 200, 225. So it doesn't get to that melting point. It's phenomenal. Maybe we just do a whole video on those. We'll make them, we'll compete with them, and we'll try them out. But either way, if you haven't done a smoked cheese, you thought you were going to be popular with spinach artichoke dip, bring a smoked cream cheese. You know what else is a must-have? Because we help make the list, but they don't. Number 6.
Buffalo chicken dip is great. It's easy to make. It's straightforward. You can take rotisserie chicken. You can take chicken breast, chicken thighs, chicken legs, whatever you want. Canned chicken. Yes, I said canned chicken. Take some buffalo sauce, whether it's Frank's or otherwise, some cream cheese, some sour cream, mix it up, cook it up, put it in a slow cooker. You don't even need to cook it for that long, as long as the chicken is cooked, of course. Just needs to warm up to nice temperature, and then, again, put that on a cracker, dude, as the guy would say. Eat it with a cracker, eat it with a spoon. It don't matter. It's good.
Yeah, it's a must-have. Not only for that, but it's just a staple. Like it's probably one of the most, if not the most popular dips in the entire world. It goes with the Super Bowl. It goes with any event. But like I said, my opinion is, it's summertime. Put a summertime twist on it. Maybe smoke the chicken legs. Maybe take some smoked chicken wings and use it, and just kind of put a little bit of a new flavor to a staple in there, and maybe that can be your new summertime thing. But that's only number 6. You're probably thinking, what? There's 5 more better than this?
Yeah.
This one. Bam.
Smoked mac and cheese. Now, Matt has said smoking things makes them better, and maybe smokiness and summertime, they mean something together. A smoky campfire, the smoky smell of waking up in the morning after that campfire's been put out. Either way, a smoked mac and cheese is delicious. It takes mac and cheese, one of the greatest dishes ever, and it puts it on a rocket ship and it flies it to the moon. 10 out of 10, smoked mac and cheese.
Let's go. So there's 2 different ways that I would recommend you try to see what you like better. So the one way that I kind of do is I make the mac and cheese all ready to go. Then I put it in the smoker in like the cast iron Dutch oven or a cast iron skillet. Okay. Smoke it that way, the full flavor of it. The second route, which I'm becoming a huge fan of, is I actually smoke cheese. And then I use the smoked cheese in the mac and cheese as the cheese along with some other ones. And it's out of this world. That is my new go-to, but I'd love you guys to each try it. And if you have any questions, obviously comment below, and we'll give you some advice and some temperatures and recipes and some stuff. So I'm sorry to make everybody hungry, but we're going to continue with this because the top 4 are all must-haves, and nobody, I feel like, well, maybe two, but nobody's going to argue with us. Let's get into this one.
Pasta salad. It's a classic. Now, here's my favorite thing about pasta salad. You can either have a vinegar-based pasta salad, oil and vinegar, or you can have a mayonnaise-based pasta salad. Both of them work well together. Both of them are great, but they're different. If you have an oil and vinegar-based pasta salad, you're probably thinking Italian seasoning. When you have a mayonnaise base, you could throw in some mayonnaise and some mustard in there to make it a little tasty, almost like a potato salad. But again, very classic dish. If done right, it is a top 10. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, and there's a couple cool variants that I've even seen recently where people are using like a little bit of maybe some pickle juice or some dill seasoning, add a little bit of that. So you can have a lot of fun and be creative with a potato salad. And unlike maybe the spinach artichoke dip, you can pick up a pretty decent pasta salad from maybe some grocery stores or stuff. Is it going to be just as good? In my opinion, no. But there's some delis and some places where I am that they make it better than I do. So I have no problem going to support a local business, picking up some pasta salad.
One of my favorite things to put in pasta salad, big chunks of cheese, black olives, and big chunks of tomatoes. Those are great things to have in a pasta salad.
True. Maybe some pepperoni. I'm not an olive guy.
Yes.
But we'll save that. We'll save the olive controversy for another episode. But I'll tell you what, the yin to my yang, I'll pick out the olives. You can eat them, big boy.
Okay. You got to throw them in my mouth, though.
Deal. Just like that game, the cornhole. But we'll play olive toss. Anyways, let's get into our top 3 so you guys don't have nightmares about me throwing olives into Brandon's mouth. Number 3 is a classic, the potato salad.
Again, another American cookout barbecue classic, summertime. Nothing says summertime between Memorial Day and Labor Day quite like potato salad. Again, different types of potato salad, mustard-based potato salads. Here is my secret to a good potato salad and a good pasta salad we just talked about. Follow me here. Not just celery seed, but celery salt. Ooh. Very tasty stuff. And it definitely sets the flavor different, and it'll set you up good. After a day of being in the refrigerator, that is how these salads need to be set. You cook them the night before, you serve them the next day, and they will be 100% Fat Man certified, as I like to say.
Bam, you heard it. Fat Man certified. It's going to come with a sticker, a label. But yeah, potato salad. I love everything when that has potatoes, the French fries, the mashed potatoes. You can put a potato in any form. I love it. Potato salad. A lot of cool variants. Have some fun with it. And like I said, if there's a special way that maybe you make it that you don't think anybody else in the entire planet does, chances are somebody makes it the same way. There's a lot of people on this planet, but let us know what you're thinking here. Number 2, this is my go-to. I know it's going to be a little different. And you guys are going to look at me like, huh? Yes, I do live pretty close to Canada. That's why it's up there. But I'm telling you, if you have not tried this, it is, as Brandon would say, 10 out of 10.
I don't like baked beans out of a can. And what I mean by that is I've had too many good batches is the word I'm looking of baked beans that are homemade. And you take some baked beans. You can soup up canned baked beans, but don't you just go serving right out of the can baked beans.
No.
Throw in some onions, throw in some brown sugar, throw in some salt and pepper, some hot sauce. I got various hot sauces over here. Throw in some hot honey into that mixture.
Oh,
you are good to go. But another dish, Matt, you'll have to share the magic with me on smoking them.
I'm telling you, my go-to, I take the skillet, I take the beans, I add some secret ingredients, which is, obviously seasonings, and I tell you right now, I just don't remember them on my head. I got them written down. But then you take some like applewood smoked bacon or just normal bacon, whatever you want, put it right on top. But then you put a bunch of maple syrup, just that fresh, right tap from the tree down the road into it as well, and give it a nice smoke. And it is a flavor that is unreal. Like I could eat these maple smoked baked beans on anything. That's why I think the beans on toast, I've done that. And I'm like, oh, look at me, I'm British now. But it was the Canadian beans on toast. But either way, fantastic. And again, if you guys need any pointers on how I do that, I'm going to share with Brandon. I would love to share with you, Brandon. Number 1. All right. This is the number 1. In our opinion, you might not agree, and that's okay. You tell us what should be number 1. The number 1 thing that you should bring as a side dish to every barbecue is beer.
I mean, there's no close thing to this. If you're underage, root beer. If you're underage, we get it. You don't drink that, but you drink root beer. Root beer is also good. But an ice cold beer during a barbecue, an ice cold beer during a cookout, during the summertime, the sun is blaring down on you. The heat from the grill and the barbecue is putting smoke in your face. Glug, 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 glug. A perfect ice cold beer. Nothing better than that. And man, I haven't had a beer in a few days, Matt. I think I'm going to need to go to the gas station and get one.
I think so too. I mean, the clicking of the tongs in this, those scream summer. All right. You grab yourself a nice cold Miller latte. When you grab a grill, you go to light that charcoal, you start your flat top, whatever your grilling preference is, a nice beer. And like I said, you may think, oh, look at you can't grill without a beer, you're an alcoholic. No, we're not saying that. We're just saying that, in our opinion, a nice cold beer complements a nice summer day and that grill, and it's just absolutely fantastic. And like I said, that's our top 8 best side dishes, and we can't thank you guys enough for watching this. Let us know in the comments what your top 8 would be. And again, we can't thank you guys enough. I'm Matt.
Brandon J. McDermott.
Follow us if you want on all the social medias, and we'll be back next week with something else. And if there's anything you want us to do, let us know in the comments as well. All right, bye.